going to make a fresh strawberry pie today. It's a recipe that I used to make when my girls were pretty little, and it has been sounding really good lately. So it's not vegan because it has honey, but
it could be
all
made
raw.
vegan.
It could be vegan
maple
if
syrup.
you switch from maple syrup, but I like the honey in the recipe because it will help it solidify a little bit. But what we're going to start with is some soaked almonds. I'm probably going to have to do this in 2 parts. And it's not a recipe, so it's only 4 ingredients. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to stick things in the blender when you're using it. But nothing bad happened.
We have accidentally blended part of a spoon, though. These ones are already pitted, right?
Yeah, these are dates from Raw Food World. And when you go ahead and pit dates, they dry out a little bit. So that's not my favorite. I like the medjool dates, but I'm also being lazy and not pitting them. This might need a tiny bit of water to get going, but we'll see what it does. Also, I would normally do this in my food processor, but I was told it doesn't work right now. It's not yucky water. That's not tap water. That's filtered spring water. Let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to need this. This is not working very well. It needs a food processor. So I ended up blending the dates separate from the almonds in the second little bit that I did, because blenders aren't really for this. This is a food processor thing, but the food processor is unavailable at the moment. But it blends up really well in here just alone. And it smells so good.
I know, now that I'm smelling the strawberries and the almond and the date, I'm like, oh, it smells exactly like I remembered.
Yep.
And they're not even mixed together yet.
It's a really good cold dessert that's no processed stuff in it.
And very simple to make.
Yeah. And some would argue is way too much sugar. But, I mean, we're not going to eat the whole pan. And I think, personally, my opinion on it is this is mineral rich. This is, like, super good for you. And that outweighs the sugar content in my mind. If it doesn't in yours, don't eat this. But this is a recipe that I found through the raw food movement, 2007 or something. And this is the stuff you wouldn't have to do if you had a food processor available.
Yeah, I just make a nice dough ball when you're done.
Yeah, it sticks together really well. It makes a nice biscuit. You could stop here and roll it into balls, or put it in just your 9x13 and just eat it like a Laura bar. Because this is basically the basis of a Laura bar. But I super like fresh foods. This is going to be a thick crust, but I want to use all those almonds. I don't know, I probably used 1.5 quarts of almonds, 5 or 6 cups, and then probably a cup of dates. And this is a much thicker crust than I normally would do.
This would be kind of like pie bars. A little bit.
I actually think I'm going to pull some of this out, and then I'll make another one in that pan.
Yeah. Or else we could just eat it as bars as well. The kids would like that.
I don't remember who had the recipe. I feel like it might have been, people might not even know who they are, but I think it might have been Storm and Gingy. Maybe.
I feel like maybe this recipe was in a cookbook that you bought, along with some other.
think so. This was one that I
Maybe.
found online. This was before I ever
Maybe
put out
we just
money
made
for
them
a
at the same
cookbook.
time then.
Yeah. Okay, and then part 2, use the Dirty Blender. I think I'm going to do half the strawberries at a time. It's too wide to dump it. I use a little more than half of the honey for this side. And then the other strawberries, we'll get the rest.
Hold them in the sun a bit so I can see them better.
He has a nice colored tail. Okay. I think that if you actually wanted it to be vegan, you could just put in dates instead of honey.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Scared them and dump them all on the ground. These are probably blended a little bit more than necessary, but oh well. This one I'm going to do a little thinner.
You're gonna add it to this one?
Yep. Oh good, there's still
That'll
some
be good.
chunk bits. Oftentimes, I don't have enough strawberries today, but oftentimes I would put some slices in there just for texture and visual appeal. But this looks tasty to me.
It does. Smells good.
Okay, so these are going to go to the refrigerator and we will... Oh! Look at this!
Forgot the honey.
wow.
I did think about it when you were blending it and forgot.
Let me taste it. Well, they're sweet enough, it just might not firm up as much.
But we can compare the two.
Yeah. That one probably got a quarter cup of honey. Well, actually, we can't really compare because this is half of the sweetened and half of the not.
Yeah.
And then this one's unsweetened. But it tastes fine. We'll see how it thickens up in the fridge. Thickened up really good. We're going to give the children some taste because the big one's not done yet and I can't wait.
Oh, I have a headache.
I'll dish up a square so I can see it.
You need to remember that this is not super set up. We ate the little one already, and it was much firmer. I don't exactly know why, but it'll still taste delicious, even if it's ugly.
I'll scoop out that.
Can I taste it? No, oh, strawberry. All right, you can't keep taking it. There you go. Now taste
It'll just keep filling in the hole, silly.
Taste it with the crust. Where's it land? Here on me.
Good, we'll eat your piece.
It smells very good.
I guess I'll eat.
There, that came off a little
I
cleaner.
guess I'll eat that.
You guess you'll eat that?
Thanks.
Here, taste it for us.
Oh. Have I had this before?
Taste it.
No.
Would you eat it again?
Crust is kind of sticky.
Taste it.
It was mine.
That was a big bite. Sorry about that.
Is it yummy?
Do you like it? Do you like it?
You guys,
Now we're gonna tell Mom.
What are you doing, Judah?
That's
Are you getting more already?
Yeah.
Before everybody gets some?
Oh.
It must be good.
Yeah.
no, it's just
Okay.
Mom, what do you think of it? Hi, Mom. Think about the strawberries.
You thinking about the strawberries? What do you think of the strawberries?
The best part of it.
it's really good.
If it was just the crust
It's
would
yummy,
be
huh?
gross.
Thanks, Nay.
I mean, it would taste plain. Crust has no sweetness.
Wait. I was waiting for you guys to get home and I almost just took a bite. I took this twice.
Does it taste like you remember?
It's like I don't remember.
I didn't used to like dates at all, but I love this.
Okay.
It was like one of the first date things I actually ate.
This is not.
And Nay, you're going back for seconds?
Yeah.
Oh man, somebody better get up here. They're not gonna get any.
Someone.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you try this recipe because it is very simple and good. And if you want to see more videos like this, related content, subscribe to this channel.
As well.